Recording. So I'll load up my image. Today we are going to model and here I have a reference. It's a 2D reference. It's not a real reference, but yeah, it's been traced from a real reference. So this will work. Also, while modeling, keep real reference with you to understand the curvature of the image. So I'll start with a plane. We'll take a plane 90. Keep it over here. Polyplane, and I'll reduce all my subdivisions. I don't need them. Just a plane, just a polygon, simple polygon. Okay, let's start from here. We'll just trace it, the outer boundary edge of the here. We'll just go to my edge and I'll start my tracing. Control E, extrude. I'm working in the front view right now. Just trying to follow these lines. यहाँ पे भी ऐसा lines है, obviously वहाँ पे एक edge हमें चाहिए. जहाँ पे नहीं है, there we will have to put edges. We'll just try to maintain the even spacing between our edges. Also, don't keep things flat like this, okay? Try to maintain the curvature. जैसे यहाँ पे इतना डिग्री में था, यहाँ पे थोड़ा और गया, तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा और जाएगा. Because जब तक हम सेंटर में पहुंचेंगे, it should be exactly straight, 12 o'clock. So धीरे धीरे करके हम इसको एंगल मेंटेन करते जाएंगे. कंट्रोल E एंड यहाँ पे एकदम स्ट्रेट. Scale it up a bit. Okay. Control E. Scale it down. Okay, and now we can just connect them, select both of them, edit mesh and break. Okay. Okay. So now my next step will be to cover this area. Okay. Edge, Control E, pull it out, and in the cross. Also, I will select it here. Now I can continue this. Okay. If you go to the perspective, we are still very flat here, but we'll start convert it in. We'll start to apply the depth in a moment. Just uh, deal with this first. I'm also thinking of my future connections, like this edge is going to fix with this edge, this edge with this one, the other one with this one. Okay, we are back. So Control E, extrude. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So this is the outline. Let's run the outline. Now let's start filling in the depth. So for the depth, what we'll do is we'll select our edges. I'll select from here. Okay, here we have this one. So I'll just split this one. The split. Okay. Now I'll select these edges, not the entire loop, just till here. Okay. Also the insider one. I'm holding shift for multiple selection. Control E, extrude, and I'll pull them back. Okay, let's do this. Also in Y direction, so that it comes forward. It's creating a mess over here, but we will fix it. Let's just select the vertices, pull them back. Okay, pull them back. Hmm. Okay, so there is a reason why I selected edge still here and not this one, because I want now I will continue this line. Okay, so I have this edge here, Control E, extrude, and let's bring it here. So I'll match it over here, I think so, or maybe here. So I'll put it here. Let's rotate it. दूसरे व्यू में जाके देखते हैं. Okay, I'll rotate it like this because we need to flatten our edge. And I'll put it here. Okay. Subdivide it. Just add a split. Let's bring it here. Another subdivision. Another subdivision. Okay, so now if you can see, this is what we have. Okay. पहले से ऐड मत कर देना, एंगल मेंटेन करने में परेशानी नहीं आता है. So just also I'll just Control Z because we are still very up and if we go down. Okay, now I can add the subdivision. Select both of them, edit mesh and bridge. Now we have connected. Okay. So that's slightly angle रखेंगे इसको. Okay. Next we can connect these. Just close the distance में रखते हैं. I'll go to my edge. Select this edge and select this edge. We can do our bridge and this one and this one. You can either use the append to poly tool, which I applied bevel. Okay. Now we have filled that area. Let's start filling the other areas also. Okay, so we can fill this area, but we don't have an edge over here. So what we can do, we can pull this. Let's see this here. Pull this edge closer. I don't mind if I have 5-sided polygons here or maybe triangle, because the we are not going to deform our ear. So what I can do is Control E. You can extrude. You put up directly just bridge it. Okay. Now I need a point here. So I'll go to a multi-cut tool and I'll just put a point here, and then I can just target it. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided polygon. Doesn't matter. Chalega. I'll go to my edge. Select this edges. Control E. Pull them inward. Also, I will scale them a bit. For some reason, the scale tool isn't selecting. I can declare and scale them manually. Okay. I'll go to my target well tool. Let's start targeting. I'm maintaining the curvature. I'll go to my append poly tool. Okay. Fill this face. So again, we have five-sided face. That is fine. And again, go back to my append poly tool. I'll just append it. This is what we have till now. Pull it up a bit. Okay. Now let's fill in the big gaps. Go to my edges. Again, I'll go to my append poly tool from here to here. And so Y to repeat the last tool. Enter. Y. Actually, I'll undo my step. What we can do is यहाँ से इसका connectivity लगाते हैं. And this looks like a triangle, but we have a quad. So I'll just Y and यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा देखना पड़ेगा because we have one edge short. So let's just start from the other side and figure a way out. Oh, we have a quad. Okay, good. This is what we have. Pull it up a bit. Okay. Let's give it an angle. So sufficiently completely flat. I will press 3 now. देखने के लिए कैसा लग रहा है? See, this is what we have. It's all in the basic planning. ठीक है, अगर basic planning तुम्हारा strong है, तो बाद में जाके automatically it will just maintain the curvature. See, okay. So let's start maintaining this area. I'll keep my smooth preview on. So this area will come a bit outside. Okay. And this side will also go outside. Okay. इस जगह को थोड़ा सा बड़ा करते हैं. Bottom it up. Okay. Now when I'll switch back to my just normal preview on smooth it will look like a map. See, it's looking like a map. So if you want to maintain this one, then you need to increase more edges. Okay, but I'm not going to increase more. So I'll just manage it whatever I have now. I'll select all these vertices, pull them back, scale them up. Backward. Okay. Pull them out a bit. Push them a little bit inside. Okay. Also, I can pull them out a bit and push them inside. Select the points until the next side. A bit. Okay. So next we have to fill in this space. I don't know कितने जैसे कितने नहीं है. Let's see. I'll go back to my FN2 polytool. That's full. And we're filling in. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. इसका connectivity कर देते इसके साथ. Done. एक quad हो गया. Next we can connect these two. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sided, but चलेगा कोई बात नहीं. यहाँ पे करते हैं. Okay. If you want, you can continue this edge from here to here, so you will be back to quad, but I don't think it's needed. So now here I have to make one change. I have to pull this one out, push this one in. I'll just pull it outward. And okay. See now, see. Okay. Then push them back. And also we can create one edge loop in the center because it's stretching out way too much. So we have to manually cut it. So I'll come normal to cut tool and I can just start cutting it. We can merge these two. I'll come to my edge, collapse edge, and collapse this edge. Select them, press 3, pull them outside, and यहाँ पे इसको I can push that in. Okay. If you want a prominent line, then you can just crease it up. Just select your edges. Select these edges. See, go to my crease tool. Just crease. Now I have a line. Okay. Next, let's just create the boundary and just select them. I'll deselect these because if you fill the ear, it gets connected with the cheekbone here. Okay. And इसके बाद पीछे से ये ऐसे बैंड होके पीछे जाता है. Okay. तो इतना जगह मैं सिलेक्ट नहीं करूंगा because this can get connected to our cheekbone. Control E, move it back, okay, and also in y direction, ताकि इस तरीके से हमारे पास बेंडिंग है, ठीक है। बी केयरफुल यहाँ पे इस तरीके से पेनिट्रेट हो तो एक दूसरे के साथ, तो इधर कम बैक एंड अंदर वाले को थोड़ा सा नीचे पुश बैक करो ताकि इसमें इस तरीके से मर्जिंग ना हो। 3 प्रेस करो, अच्छा थोड़ा सा पतला हो गया, तो what we can do is we can select these and just scale them up a bit. Now again when I go to my one unsmooth preview, it looks like a hobbit here, but ठीक है वो करना ही पड़ेगा, कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है। Oh, just trying to maintain the shape now. Okay, this is what we have now. So here you can do another thing, that is you can just target well this with this one ताकि इस तरीके से आपके इसके साथ मैच हो जाए, and okay. Also this one same target well, match it. Okay, now while connecting it to the cheekbone, if you see that okay यहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 5 है, but मेरे पास वहाँ पे सिर्फ 3 ही है और है ही नहीं वहाँ पे edges. So what you can do is you can reduce the number of edges here. कैसे reduce करोगे? If I go to my target weld, I can connect this. Oh, sorry, पहले से नीचे वाला selected था. Target weld, I'll just target weld it here and इसको भी यहाँ पे कर देते. So now हमारे पास कितने हैं? 1 2 and 3. इस तरीके से हम इसको कम कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। ऑल्सो अगर मैं इसको डिलीट कर दूं सेंटर वाले एज को, वी आर बैक टू क्वाड, ठीक है। वी हैव अ क्वाड, वी डोंट हैव एनी साइड। ओके, सो दैट्स हाउ यू रिड्यूस द नंबर ऑफ एजेस। ऑल्सो यहाँ पे भी अगर तुमको यहाँ पे देखिए इतने सारे जो जॉइंट्स थे जो कि वहाँ पे जाके स्कल में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, तो डू द सेम थिंग। इफ आई गो टू माय टारगेट वेल्ड टूल एंड आई कैन जस्ट रिड्यूस द नंबर ऑफ एजेस, लेट्स से इसको यहाँ पे लगा देते हैं एंड इसको यहाँ डन। सो 3 एज के जगह में हमारे पास अभी सिर्फ 1 है, okay, and delete the center edge. That's how you reduce the number of edges. Okay. One last thing, we need to create the hole your drum, and just select this edge, the 5-sided polygon. इसको थोड़ा सा square up करते हैं because it's very much rectangle thing. Square it up a bit. Paste, Control E and extrude. Free press करके देखो, yeah. Control E, another extrude, and इसको थोड़ा पीछे लेके जाते हैं, थोड़ा लेके जाते हैं, okay, done. Then इसके बाद just maintain, अगर if we go to our vertex and or maybe edge and we turn on our soft selection tool, you can just manipulate the maximum number of, let's just influence it and जो भी manipulate करना है just depends upon person to person. किसी का पीछे से ज्यादा बाहर निकला हुआ होता है, किसी का अंदर ही होता है, okay. Just manipulate accordingly. That's how you can create a new. This is again this reference. So if you um, try to get a good reference, just turn off my top selection. Very important. Okay. Also vertex में जाके इसको हम थोड़ा सा scale कर सकते हैं. Very white now. Letting it out. So we have an ear. Okay. Now अगर कार्टूनी ईयर बनाना है तो फिर इतना मेहनत करने की जरूरत नहीं है. That is quite simple. जस्ट सिंपली ईयर जैसे लगना चाहिए. सिलेक्ट किया हमने सिलेंडर को एंड इसका सब डिविजन रिड्यूस कर देते हैं. लेट्स से मे बी 8. ओके. कैप्स नहीं चाहिए. ओके. इसको स्केल कर देता हूँ मैं और भी सामने. स्केल इट अप. ठीक है. एंड इसको फेस सेलेक्ट करता हूँ मैं. लेट्स से ये पीछे वाला साइड है एंड इसको थोड़ा सा रोटेट भी कर सकते हैं ताकि ये फ्लैटन हो जाए यहाँ पे आते आते. पीछे से इस तरीके से बाहर निकला हुआ. ओके. आई कैन स्केल इट अप. सेलेक्ट करो पूरे ऑब्जेक्ट को. स्केल कर देते थोड़ा सा. ईयर की शेप में लेके आते इसको. फेस कंट्रोल ई. स्केल इट. ठीक है. थोड़ा सा अंदर के साइड कंट्रोल ई. स्केल इट. अंदर के साइड कंट्रोल ई. स्केल इट. ठीक है. इस तरीके से स्केल करके रख सकते हो आसानी से. And now what you can do is you can just come and just try to maintain a little bit of form. Here से जो भी form होता है रिप्लेस करो. ठीक है. अच्छा मैं रियलिस्टिक में इससे ज़्यादा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो मैं डिलीट कर देता हूँ. बड़ा कर सकते हैं. कम ओवर हियर. ये पेज हम डिलीट कर देंगे. ठीक है. ऑल्सो इसको अगर 12 कर देते हैं इसके साथ एंड इसके साथ. That's all. Okay. If you need the whole, then you can just create it from here. Okay. Maybe we need to extrude it once more थोड़ा और छोटा करने के लिए and then you can do it. So this is the just basic here. जो लगा के. Okay. And this is if you are targeting realistic here, then you will have to follow this. So okay, we have just 1.5 minutes left. So I'll just finish our class here today. So I'm not doing anything else. Okay, from Monday, from next week, we'll start a little bit with our texturing process. कैसे materialization वगैरह करते हैं, कैसे image लगाते हैं हमारे texture पे. Okay. 13 reasons why not to use Zoom. See, people have been complaining that Zoom is this, Zoom is that, and hackers are hacking and सारा जरूरी information leak हो रहा है and all. But according to me, in my opinion, जब तक तुम कोई government official नहीं हो और you are dealing with you are doing business,
doesn't matter that 40 minutes
yeah,
will be
or
irritating.
या फिर if you are not from any higher authorities जिनका बात लीक होने से कुछ फायदा होगा. हैकर्स को पड़ी नहीं है कि तुम्हारे घर में आके तुम्हारा अकाउंट हैक करेगा सबसे पहली बात. ऑल्सो जूम पे ब्लेम करके फायदा नहीं है बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज यूजिंग द फ्री वर्जन. जूम बार बार बोल रहा है कि बाई इट फॉर बेटर सिक्योरिटी एंड ऑल. तो कोई भी खरीद नहीं रहा है. एक तो फ्री में यूज करो और फ्री में यूज करके फिर उसको बदनाम भी करना है. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दिस. एक तो वो लोग फ्री में दे रहे तुमको यूज करने के लिए, वो बंद कर देंगे ना जूम का फ्री वर्जन, लग जाएगी सबकी.
सर डिस्कॉर्ड करते
बट ये काम तो कर रहा है अच्छे से.
सर ग्रुप